this temple that you guys are going into was once a devout place of worship for the goddess of nature, Yenna, and before it abandoned centuries ago. So this is like heavily abandoned.
Yep.
But there are many rumors about this temple, about how it is actually a step into the Feywilds, which we call the Twilight Drift. So then Twinkle will feel very at home with the chaos of this temple. And you guys learn about this. I'll just say it's on the quest note that the High Pat
Not
definitely
today.
no chippies.
Nope, not today.
But you guys learn that this temple, because it has one step in the Feywilds, Twilight Drift, as we call it, you could walk into a room and suddenly you're in a desert. It is very strange and not very normal for a temple. So you are going to wind up all over the place. And so it kind of gives you an explanation as to why you had to bring clothes for any kind of climate.
Yep.
So then that is kind of fun. But then upon entering this massive temple, you guys are looking around to see who your quest giver is.
Contact. Okay.
These two individuals, Port and Bella.
I'm gonna keep saying Bello, but I
Monster. As you enter inside this temple, which has large statues of various creatures you don't recognize, with overgrown roots and vines on top of it, some light seeding through the ceiling in cracks and crevices, breaking through the temple, you guys see as there's actually a small group of individuals that seem to be arguing on the far side of the temple. And this is a huge room. It's like giant grand entrance kind of temple room. And they seem to be arguing about something, and they get into a little bit of a scuffle. And the taller individual, there are two short individuals, and the taller one shoves one of the short individuals over. You guys hear as something clatters across the ground in the large room. It kind of echoes. It's something very small. Yeah, it clatters across the ground, and then the person storms off down one of the halls, disappearing into the shadows. But that is where you guys are, finally. It only took us 47 minutes.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's okay.
All good. Twinkle, is this your home?
Oh, well, I guess in a way. I don't think I've really been to, like, this area, but it does feel very familiar, very cozy, you know? Like, if you have, like, a scented candle that smells like your grandma's house, it kind of feels like that.
I love that. That is amazing. So you... while discussing this, the two smaller individuals, which you can see appear to be like gnomes, so they're about Twinkle size. They the one that got knocked over seems to pick something up off the ground. You know, they like dust each other off, and one of them checks them to make sure they're okay. And they look over to see you guys, like, you know, who just freshly walked in, and they begin to excitedly walk over towards you.
Oh.
You hear their pitter-patter feet on the stone-like floors.
It's a really big room. So
yeah,
there's a hot second.
It takes
where
a little
like...
bit for them to get to get over there.
Do they look like dangerous at all, or are they?
So as they draw closer, yeah, like I said, you can tell these look like two gnomes. They have some blonde and brown curly hair. They're dressed in chef's outfits with an adventuring backpack and pots and pans, like cookware things dangling off of it. And they seem to have a pet, you would assume, cat-like creature with them. It's like the size of a cat, but it also looks like it's partially made of bread. Yes, which I will also post what that is in the chat.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, it is the biscuit maker.
Yes.
So anybody who is here, also hi Nikki.
Oh hi Nikki.
Anybody who was here yesterday would know that that is a little cat fae creature, that is literally partially made up of bread.
Yep.
It is super cute, and David's getting ready to post it in the chat, but...
It is a fae creature as well, so Twinkle probably would recognize it. as something that
Aw,
they had
Biddy,
seen
thank you so
before.
much for gifting a sub to
Biddy.
Nikki.
That's so nice.
That is.
No ads. No ads for the Nicky Nerds out.
Yes.
No ads.
Oh, and I almost forgot. As they approach too, Tato casts an illusion that looks like surrounding you guys and close towards the approaching gnomes is a procession of a bunch of cockroach-looking creatures with holding gold flags and like seeming to be like praising you guys, like just like waving the flags like down, like yes.
Hold up. There's no need for praise. Thank you. I'm just gonna close the gap of this really awkward. I'm just gonna walk over.
It takes you about like 3 steps, and then you're already probably closer to them than their whole walk. If you get all the way up to them, the male one with the curly blonde hair and all that stuff, it's just like, oh, hey, you must be from the guild, aren't you? And holds out like a hand that's like you'd have to like bend down, kind of like with Twinkle to shake. But
I'll bend down and I'll use like the lower arm
oh yeah.
to shake, so I don't have to bend out quite as much.
Yeah, you still lift them up a little bit with the shake of the little one, like, oh,
They're like pots and pans.
oh yeah,
jangling.
jingle.
Oh, sorry. So,
Oh, that's okay. That stuff happens sometimes when you so smile.
yeah. Yes, we are from the guild. I'm Ellie. This is Toby, Mo, and Twinkle. We're all. Who are you?
And then the other one like runs up afterwards and is like, "Oh, hey, yeah, so I'm Bella.
Port.
And yeah, hi. Oh gosh. So we're
Pulls out a book.
we're a little behind schedule, but it's okay.
Now that you're here, it's all perfect.
Will explain things on the way, but we have to hurry. So, and then she just kind of turns around and starts like ushering you guys to start huffing it across back the other way, deeper into the temple as she's explaining.
Yep. And Port also picks up the biscuit maker cat and is like, oh, and where are my manners? This is pickleball.
And the cat's
And they
just
hold
like,
it up like how
"Meow."
you'd hold a cat and shakes, and you guys can smell. It smells like freshly baked bread,
Like you're
like
in a
around
bakery.
you, especially when the tail swishes and stuff. Yeah.
But it's like really fat and has like huge cheeks. So then when it's like
Oh,
being
yep.
held up, its cheeks are just like smooshed.
Aw.
Its color kind of looks like also brownish, but like, nicely toasted bread. That kind of vibe, like crisp. Yeah, as you guys walk, if you follow them, which I assume probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will follow them.
Yeah.
What are we late for?
Oh, okay. So, we have a lot of things to cover in very little time. Okay, so once again, wait, did we cover names? I don't remember. So yes.
Yeah, we
wait.
did. We
Oh,
did. Yeah,
okay.
Bella and Port. We already went over it.
Okay, so we hired some people. I think that's you. Gosh, I hope so. That would be awkward,
Yeah.
right? We hired some people from the guild. That's you guys. Hello, it's nice to meet
Yeah.
you. I'm bad with names, so I might forget you, but I won't forget you.
Pickleball's great with names, though.
My heart. So this is a cooking competition, and the things that you have to know that would be very important for you to know would be, first off, you guys don't actually have to cook
Yep.
for the cooking competition.
You just have to protect us.
Yeah, you guys are kind of helping us collect ingredients.
Mhm.
So in a way, it's like cooking because there's an ingredient collection like part of the
mhm.
process.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to protect us because we are going to dive into this dungeon and there are unforetold consequences and dangers up ahead. Who knows what might happen? We might lose an arm. We might lose a friend.
I don't want to lose an arm or friend.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just being dramatic.
okay,
I mean,
good.
people have died in this competition in years before, but that probably won't happen.
Well,
I
the
mean,
ingredients we're trying to get are a little bit dangerous to acquire sometimes. So it just
especially that one.
yeah, it just makes sense. And I know, despite looking at us, you would probably think that we could handle ourselves. But it is nice to have some help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just want
yeah.
to
That's
clarify.
How many years has it been since somebody died?
Yes, that was.
Well,
Oh, 10.
yeah, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the competition is held every 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just a
Also-
second point, though. Did they die because of the food?
Oh, no, I don't know. No, it's
No.
normally like the dangers
Just
and
had to
the
clear that
No.
up.
and the monsters
They were
and
just
stuff.
burned alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Last year the competition was over.
Nothing to do with the food.
Yeah, last competition was in Caldera, so there's the volcano and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
somebody just whoop right in.
Yeah, in the molten sea. I don't know why they.
The event planner
Extreme
didn't
cooking.
think about that.
Yeah, but we're gonna win this time.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this something that has happened at like every competition?
I mean, we don't really keep track of that. That would be kind of a bummer, you know, like especially with us trying to like win it and stuff.
So the competition happens every 10 years.
Yeah.
How many times has this competition been around?
Oh, it's been around, I think, since shortly after the founding of this whole
Oh, yeah.
country. It's a huge thing.
It's a tradition.
You get the title of the decade chefs,
Mm-hmm.
of the country, and we're planning on opening a restaurant.
yes,
in
yes.
the name of our family.
We're gonna open it over in the capital, and we're gonna make sure it's very affordable prices to help anyone else who would need it in the capital that's struggling, and you know how expensive it gets there and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Must be a prestigious title to hold it for 10 years.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Very, very admirable.
yeah.
of you.
We're really hoping to
Name
win.
of your establishment.
Oh, we don't know. We might name it with our last name, which is Cordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But who knows?
Honestly, I think it's just a name that'll have to come to us whenever we're ready. Like once it's all we got all the stuff prepared and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be we come up with a cool concept, so we could take
Yeah.
our last name and add sept to it, like Cordyceps.
No,
that
that's
sounds
silly.
ridiculous.
That's silly. Yeah, that
That's-
doesn't
That's
that
ridiculous.
doesn't make sense. Yeah, but it'll be fine, and there's a lot of prize money at the end of this competition.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll use, which is good because we kind of spent everything just hiring them.
We
so that'll
sold
make
our
up.
home.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that as we probably shouldn't mention that as.
So do any of you guys have any other questions? I want to make sure I cover all of the questions.
They're still walking though, by the way.
Like-
They're but still, you can keep up that pretty easy.
Where's the location this year?
Oh, it's here.
Here.
Oh,
Yeah, inside. So we've actually, my goodness, we've actually
you got
already been. Oh, thank you. We've already been doing the contest for the last week. I am so tired.
It takes a long time and
Yeah.
it's multi-part and stuff.
This is the end of it, though.
Yeah.
The competition. This is the final thing where we're allowed to actually have other people come in and join us, so that we don't die in a horrible, excruciating fire volcano.
Yeah, well, I mean, if
Hopefully.
that is, I mean, this temple, the things in here are kind of screwy, it's hard to predict. So it could be anything,
Yeah.
that could potentially kill us, I guess.
Yes. You. And she points at Twinkle.
Oh, yes. Well, you mentioned, you might need us to help protect you, but you could probably handle it on your own.
Yeah, I mean, you see my frying pan?
Right. Who was that pushed you over earlier, and why?
Oh.
Oh, that was Edgar.
Yeah. That's just one of our competitors. So there are 4 teams still left. And they're just they're not
They suck.
Yeah.
They think they're all high and mighty because they won the competition last decade.
But
and
they're
stuff.
cheaters.
Yeah.
They also
Yours team?
yeah, they're cheaters, and they do some sketchy things, and not to mention what they're gonna do with the prize item. And, but that's not important. What's important is that I managed to make sure not to lose this. And she holds up a little.
It's like a totem pendant necklace thing.
Yep.
Well,
And there are 2 little totem pendants that are on it. And she explains that one of them is for the end to leave the thing, or in case of an emergency, to abandon the temple. So it's kind of like an auto out if there's an emergency, but then you're forfeiting. And then the other one is to deliver the food itself. So there's one that is for food delivery, and it's this big machine that you can like put the dishes into. And yeah, so the very important, but apparently it had fallen out in the, as Pat had suggested, the scuffle or kerfuffle, as one might call it, between them and Edgar.
Oh, also a large wooden spoon. It just kind of flies in the middle of you guys while you're running from a Tato.
Oh,
Edgar?
Thank you.
No.
yeah.
Yeah, take it, Toby. Wooden spoon.
Now, is it comically large for the potatoes, or is it just comically large?
I would say it's
Probably for them.
yeah, probably for them. So it's like a spoon for you.
It's a spoon.
Yeah, it's like a spoon.
It's the spoon.
Yeah, but for a Tato, it'd be like them holding like a huge, 2 times bigger than them.
Glaive.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mint. Spoon.
Yep.
I like that. Are we still in, like, I know we kind of moved on, but
So
enough to get the device that they fell when the person shoved them, or no?
They picked it up.
Yeah,
it's
they have
on
it
their
all.
necklace. It's 2 little charms that apparently get bigger when activated. And so it's very important, and they had dropped it.
yeah, when they got like shoved by Edgar.
What ingredients are we getting, and what dangers are gonna be there?
Bella,
Oh,
you had the
okay,
book.
okay,
It really
yeah.
just depends. See, Bella has a book of a lot of different potential ingredients based on where we get sent and what creatures we encounter. So once we go through and like you guys are walking towards what looks like a room, like a hallway extension out of the main huge temple room. Yeah, so we think once we go in there, we'll figure out what kind of environment this weird magic here will shift us into, and then Bella, thanks to your book, you'll know what to do with it.
So I took notes on all of the varying places that we might enter and potential recipes that we could go with, because you never really know what recipe that you might have to go with. So I made recipes for every potential option.
Yep.
So we were prepared, and luckily we don't have to go in any kind of order. I don't know what they'll present us with because it will be completely random, but I'll activate this and then we'll put the recipe in and it will bring us to the next room after that, and we could do it. But we have to come up with an appetizer, a main course, and then a dessert. And then the competition is over, and they will taste things, and they will measure based on speaking of which, we have to keep hurrying along.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys, be faster.
And they're
you
like
guys easily
trying to
walk.
trot down the hallway. So we will be measured on time,
Yeah,
how quickly we do this. So we have to be quick, and we will be measured on the creativity of the dish. That's why I made notes.
She's so smart.
Yeah, so we gotta make sure this stays with me at all costs.
Yeah, no, just hold on to it. Yeah.
But yes, and then how delicious the meal is, and there are judges at the end who are going to taste the things and do that. But we deliver them using this talisman, and it is marked in accordance to who is making the dishes. So I gotta make sure
Our team
to
is
keep
on
that.
there and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad I didn't lose it. That
Oh
was
yeah.
scary,
Yeah,
but-
that's okay. That's okay. You got it.
Okay, so then we should be coming up pretty soon. Is there any other questions or anything that we need to clarify beforehand?
Yeah, because you guys are at the hallway pretty much now.
I do have one more question.
Yes.
You said that other team cheated. What did they do to cheat? Just so I know what to look out for.
Well, first off, there are cheaters in that they have purposely, harmed other players. You're not actively supposed to interact with other players, but their philosophy is that if players can't make food anymore, then they can't win.
I honestly think it's how the whole the last person fell into the lava lake last time.
Yeah, this
You
is...
mean they committed murder?
Um,
A food competition?
This is a very important food competition.
The 10-year prestigious test.
Yes.
Would
Extreme,
you
Toby.
commit? Would you
No.
commit murder?
No. We don't need to commit murder. our dishes will speak for themselves.
Our dishes will murder the competition.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So then also, does that mean if we go into an area, we don't know where we're gonna go?
Yes.
We come across other players.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But hopefully not, because I don't want to come across them.
There's also only 4 teams left, and with all the random places that we could get sent in here, I feel it's unlikely, but I mean, it's possible, I guess.
Okay, I know I keep saying last question, but last if these cheaters are caught cheating, would they get in trouble?
No.
Just kind of loose.
The rules are a bit more loosey on that.
Unfortunately, it is run by 2 prestigious founding families, the Meadows and the Littlefoots.
Yes.
And the Littlefoots are in charge of tasting the food and deciding which one is most delicious. But then the ones who actually are in charge of making sure that people don't do things like that, horrible things, is the Meadows.
And they don't really care as much about that kind of stuff.
They
so.
don't. It's messed up. I don't know. We value life a lot.
I mean, that's not good.
Oh,
Bad.
that was... Oh, you misspoke strangely there. Okay, well...
Sorry, that happens sometimes. I just forget words.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we have to keep you safe.
Oh, hey.
And your dishes.
Wow, well, that's a lot. But we're here for
Yeah,
you.
it'll be fine, and then we'll win.
Test, if needed.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we win too. I mean, of course, we want our dream to come true and for to get the title. But we have also heard rumor that part of the prize, along with the prize money, is an egg from apparently some kind of endangered creature. And we've heard Edgar was saying how he just wants to eat it because it'd be a delicacy. But
Hun, you're not supposed to tell people. I'm just, not everybody would be open to protecting the creature, and I told you. I told you that.
You have to protect.
yeah, see, I knew that they would understand.
Oh,
That's
you
why I
do.
told
You are good at reading people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a creature, and it's sentient. Like when they get older, they have like personalities and minds, and like they're like people. And Edgar wants to eat them as a baby, as an egg. That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
okay.
I was an egg once.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. People come from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if something horrible happened to you as an egg? That would be crazy.
That would be insane. Yeah, no, I'm glad
Yeah.
that you're okay.
See, what if you were a prize in a cooking competition, or someone stole you or something like that? Like, it's crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Oh my lord, we have to. We're gonna win.
Yeah, we got this. Oh, while you guys are talking, a mage hand appears and taps on the back on Toby's shoulder.
Oh.
But if you look, it's just gone. Nothing's there.
Dang.
So you just felt a tap, but nothing there. And another Tato with a little looks like a bird hat of some kind just runs up in the middle of the group at one point, waving around. No one can really understand except Twinkle, who apparently they're just making quack sounds. And then in a quieter voice say, "If I ever hear that you cooked a duck, I'll get you." And also, Twinkle, you don't know what a duck is. So
Duck.
they're just normal.
You guys are crazy.
Thought, how are you
Mo
today?
is going to.
Yep. How'd you know?
Like,
Quack. Yeah.
How? Mo is just kind of
Well,
quickly like.
shall we, since
point
this
to the,
time is of the essence,
oh wait.
shall we?
Kelly, are you able to hear Maz?
No.
Oh. Because I noticed you talked at the same time a couple of times, and I was like, oh. no.
No, Moz is gone on
Can you
my
hear me?
screen.
I can
yeah,
hear
I mean,
Moz.
we-
Oh.
Yeah.
Moss
Am I
like
not here?
left, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe Moss. Just...
Oh.
Maybe Kelly, try to refresh.
Oh yeah,
And then-
absolutely.
Who can hear me?
I can.
Everyone.
I think everyone. Yeah,
except for Kelly.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Heck.
I don't know. You can.
Video ninja out
I
here
just wanted you
gaslighting
to-
you.
Yeah.
Well, like, yeah, like Moss's camera just like turned off, and I went, oh, okay, she just like maybe.
Yeah, we weren't casually ignoring Moz. We were just like, Moz is gone.
The entire time. I'm like,
We're like, that's
So
unfortunate.
you kept talking like at the same time as
Yep.
Moz, and we were like, what is
that
happening?
is okay.
I apologize. All right, I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, yeah.
You're good.
Refresh.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna refresh.
Yep. You refreshed, and so Miles, what were you gonna say as Mo during that?
Mo's just gonna quickly go to Bella and say, "You're keeping that booklet very close to you. Are you afraid of any theft?"
Oh, I mean, yes, of course. This has every one of our recipes in it and all of the variations that could possibly come up inside this temple, and also things to avoid and creatures to look out for and things like that. And if we were to lose it, we would be just out. We wouldn't know what to do.
Twinkle, would you like to mark we just want to make a little inscription in the just for us, just to know if something happens. And if it's possible, I would love to make a quick decoy, a copy of it, but with some changes, if that's all right. If we are traveling.
That's genius! See, I knew we should have hired these people. This is great. And then she happily hands the books to you guys to allow you to do whatever is
Yep.
necessary.
She's going to turn to Twinkle and says, let's use your new journal. How about you make a mark in this, the original that you only know, and then I'll make a copy of all the recipes, but switch up the ingredients and the amounts.
Okay, yeah, that's fine with me.
And however long that would take just to quickly go through
Yeah.
that and just make an exact copy of this, but
We'll say while you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have your little tendrils too coming down and like messing with things at the same time, and Twinkle's adding in the spot too.
Yeah, that's cute. I imagine Twinkle's like, oh, right there.
Yeah.
do that.
it's like instead of 1 1/3 tablespoons, it's 13 tablespoons, and just
Completely butchering it.
Yep.
Twinkle definitely does more than one mark, just like tiny little doodles everywhere. But the main one that she writes that she can spot is in Tato knees, and it just says, "What is a duck?"
I love that. Okay, so you guys, you're doing that. You get to the hallway, essentially out of the main room, and you start walking through there. And at first, it just seems like it's the standard, like temple stone walls, ceilings, floor. But gradually, as you get further in, you're noticing that the walls, the ceilings, are slowly having ice start to go on them and gradually get more and more filled until it seems like you're not really surrounded by stone anymore, but you're in a ice cave, is what you would say, and it's quite chilly in here.
Oh. Anyone else cold?
oh, very cold.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like it at all.
Luckily, you guys should have some.
The end of your blanket.
Everybody's like
Yeah.
Toby's blanket.
And you also should have some at least winter clothing that you can adorn on, like coats and stuff, because you were prepared for all environments. So, but it's still cold.
Put on,
I want
Toby
to
has
hug
put on
this
some
turtle.
yeah,
Yes, and how about
put on some mittens and put on some earmuffs.
I love that. So I need a Constitution check from everyone to see how well you guys are okay with the cold.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh wait, do we have music
I
change?
feel like Mo has just like one little.
I hate the cold as a bug.
Wait, just
I
a Constitution
hibernate.
check or a saving throw?
I guess saving throw.
Okay, let's
I
see.
hibernate when it's cold.
Oh no, you're just gonna be really sleepy the whole time?
Okay, wait, you said saving throw?
Yes. Let me see. Oh, we actually have some trade rolls and bardic inspiration around. So
Oh God.
okay, well, Pat apparently did trade rolls with Mo to give her a 4.
Oh no.
And Pat also did trade rolls with Toby to give him a 10. But Aaron gave Toby a +2 with the bardic inspiration.
So then Toby has a 12,
Yeah.
as is with the inspiration or bardic inspiration
Yeah.
and the 10. And then
At our
Do
saving.
I add the
yeah.
saving?
Yeah, you still do. That was like the base.
Yeah, your
roll.
base. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, your base Mo would be 4.
And Toby's was 12.
That's
15
4 plus
total for
5
Toby.
is
Oh.
9 for Mo.
Oh, at least you had a lot to add to that then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what was Twinkle's?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Nice. Dang.
Also, just as a side note, she's wearing like a green poncho, like warm, like wool type poncho with like fluffy trim.
Oh, that sounds cute.
And Ellie.
I got a 10.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, actually, Maz, if you can roll again with advantage, because a Tato did shape elements to have a little fire ring, like a tiny little fire ring going around you to help warm you up.
Aw. They're trying to warm you. There's
Yeah.
like a little Tato on your shoulder that's like.
Yep. So I'll give you another roll that you can do to see if it helps warm you up more.
For me or Ellie?
For Mo.
Malls. Mo.
Oh wait, no, it was Ellie was given the scarf.
Oh, Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought
so
Mo.
it's Ellie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Oh, I'll roll again. So the first one was a 6.
Yep. But now you get a
This
little.
one's a natural 20!
Oh, okay. Yes, it warms you up.
Dang.
It warms you up a lot more. So that means the only one who is feeling the cold pretty significantly is Mo, who's not frozen solid, but it's definitely like you're having a rough time.
Oh, this feels so nice.
We had like 2
Tobias,
bad toys.
I need more of your blanket.
Are
I'm
we
assuming
here-
that is your full name.
You're gonna full name me out in the cave,
I
the
am
ice cave.
freezing here. I will not die here due to temperature fluctuations.
Are there any ledges? Are we just in a cave?
It's just kind of like a cave where the walls are like ice and snow, kind of like if you're walking in an igloo vibe. You'd probably.
Toby will take the blanket off. Then we're fine.
Aw. I was thinking about it and I was like, your earmuffs must be so interestingly shaped.
With the
because-
dome.
Yeah,
Why?
because of the shape. Yeah, your ears would be up there, so I was like contemplating in my head where they would be placed.
What is it? Mo is just going to like kind of unfurl the blanket like as if it's a parachute because it rolls up. And since she's really tall, just walk behind Toby and just kind of like
Oh,
the cape.
did we roll for our gnomes to see how they're doing
Oh,
with
I
the cold?
did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
They didn't roll super great, but not super bad.
okay.
It was an 8 and a 9.
Oh, okay. So they're also struggling, but they also have their biscuit maker that's trying to wrap around them, like at times, like their scarves to give them a little additional stuff. And they're like huddling like close together.
Oh,
Do they have any combat experience?
No, they said specifically like this is why you're hired.
Oh
Yep.
god.
They're just chefs. That's it.
yep. So don't kill our baby.
Don't want to.
So you guys go in. It's
Mhm.
really heckin' cold.
Yep.
You manage to overcome it. I think that Twinkle is like doing the best.
Well,
Has,
and
like,
Ellie now with the fire.
oh,
Because there was
yeah.
a nat 20 with
Like-
the
yeah,
advantage. Yep.
the combination now. So Twinkle's like, I'm snug. I
Mhm.
love the poncho thing.
Yep.
And then Ellie is like, I'm good too. Now that there is a fire. Thank you, Tatos,
Yes.
for that. But yeah, you guys all kind of settle in and they look around and they get the notebook back
Mhm.
now that you had copied it over. Who is holding the fake notebook?
Oh, yeah.
Then, like, where is it? How are you guys managing fake notebook compared to real notebook?
I think Twinkle would have given the real notebook back to Bella.
Ooh.
But maybe not. Because that whoever would want to steal it would want to take it from Bella.
It's up to you.
Okay. So no, yeah. Twinkle is gonna give Bella the fake one, and she'll hold on to the real one.
Okay.
Make sure Bella does that.
Yeah.
Bella kind of wants to lean over your shoulder real quick, and she like flips through, and then she goes, "Oh, okay." Okay. And then
you've cooked these many times, so I think you would recognize.
yeah. I feel pretty confident. And now holding like the fake version of it. However, I have to check my notes.
Yeah. Make sure no one
Yeah.
takes it.
I like
And like winks at you guys.
I'm gonna give a little thumbs up.
okay. Yeah. Lots of salt. Anywho.
Yeah.
So, I know exactly what we're going to do.
We doing dessert?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are so excited because we are big fans of dessert before dinner,
Mhm.
but the fate has chosen, and since we are in this cold place, we
It is
might
cold.
well, it is very cold. We might as well make something that is also chilly, to like counter the bad luck from last year where somebody died by a fiery death.
Yeah,
May they
let's not,
rest in
let's not
peace.
think about that too much.
But
I feel it can't happen in this environment. So.
exactly.
Yeah, that would be impressive.
So, what we are going to do is we are going to make kind of an ice cream thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to be an ice cream in the shell of a choco nut.
Yes.
And then it will have a bunch of berries
Yes.
and also a like glaze
Yes.
thing on top. So it will be really delicious. I will call it like ice cream surprise.
I like that.
Or something.
It sounds surprising.
Yes, it will be fantastic. We had this dessert growing up. I had this dessert when I was a kid, and I think that was one of the things that made you fall in love with me.
You know, it's great. We
is
had it
that
at
I
our
made
wedding.
it for you.
It was amazing. Instead of cake.
So it's very special to us.
Mhm.
And we are in luck. And they like look around frantically
This ice cave.
and start just walking deeper into the cave because you guys are kind
Ahead
of
of you guys.
arriving kind of close to the entrance of the cave, so you can
Yeah.
tell you are now in a very icy tundra-esque place because it's kind of one of those where there's like a loud wind outside and you see the snow going by the cave entrance. They suddenly turn very excitedly, not even thinking about anything, and start hurriedly going deeper into the cave until they
Do you want one of us in?
They're just going. Like, they're just like.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
yeah.
You're
It's gonna follow right behind.
pretty much any of you could catch up to them just as quickly. Essentially. Well, Twinkle, maybe.
I'll go in the
I
front
go with the
for
blanket.
my danger sense, so I can sense if there were any traps or anything in the area,
Oh.
just to keep them safe.
So you guys are kind of like hurrying along as they're like trying to
I
rush.
try to remain within 5 feet of them at all times.
Yeah.
I like it.
Twinkle will stay towards the back, but she's gonna be specifically looking to see if she can see any other competitors.
Like dangers and stuff. Nice. Okay.
So Twinkle, can I have you make a
Perception?
I would say
Or-
investigation
Cool.
because she's actively looking. I
Okay.
like perception for something that's more like you're not actively searching for.
Cool.
Okay. So investigation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great. Not add anything. That is a straight 10.
Ice cave.
As you're looking around, there's a lot of like glimmering reflections off of the icy cave walls. For a hot second, you feel like one of the reflections seems unnatural, but it's one of those where it's like on the side of your vision, and you stare at the wall, and you can't tell if what you saw was in your mind or if there actually was something there.
Well, and you also feel like you could swear you saw like a icicle on the cave ceiling move, but you think it was just your imagination.
She just does this.
All
With the
right.
icicle.
I'm watching you.
Okay, so, that being said, there's a lot of creatures amidst the, inside of the cave walls and on the ceiling, and the only one who would notice that would be Mo, because Mo has the ability to actively. Oh, Aaron, thank you so much.
Yes, bye,
You're
Aaron.
so sweet, Aaron. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of
Yes,
your night.
you're awesome.
But yes, so Mo is actively able to see like the electrical current of there being a lot of creatures around you guys. None of them seem like they're inherently like aggressive or attacking or moving towards you, but you do see that a lot of things around you are in fact creatures, and they vary. There are some that are in the walls, some that are on the ceiling amidst icicles and things.
We're not alone. There seems to be so many natural animals here. I think we best be careful where we step. What are we trying to find here again? One more time, Bella.
Okay, so our ingredients, not this thing.
They should be around here, man.
Our ingredients are, so we need sweet crystals from a cave, and I think this cave is perfect for it. We need the sweet crystals to sweeten the ice cream thing from in here, and then we will move on to the other ingredients. We have like 4 or 5 ingredients that we need for this, so it's not too bad. And we started out really lucky, and then as she says we started out really lucky, you guys walk up and there's just a wall of ice. Is a very thick wall of ice that is blocking the entire pathway.
You can see through it.
But you can see through it a little bit, but it is just a wall of ice. And then there is a small stream, like I guess
Like an underwater
maybe 2
thing,
feet across, and you can't tell how deep, but it is like ice cold water that is running out from the ice wall and going down past you guys. So it does go underneath the ice wall, but yeah. And then she just kind of stops as she's like, "Yes, we were very lucky."
Oh,
I
I bet I can break this. Port brings out his frying pan.
No. I know you like to be very direct, and I love that
I get
about
the-
you and your cooking,
Oh.
but this is not the situation for something direct, because if we smash it too hard, we could cause an avalanche or something, and then we would be buried alive, which is not as bad as being burned alive, I think, but still is bad.
Yeah. Can any of you guys get us through this wall?
Oh.
Do you have ice powers?
Oh, yes, or fire powers. Oh,
We want to.
Is Toby just like...
Said. Does would it? No, a UV light can't like heat things.
yeah, it doesn't. I don't think it makes heat. I don't think.
Oh, that's true.
If you guys are really strong, maybe you could break away some of the ice, or if one of you is invincible to frozen icy waters, you could swim underneath
Yeah.
and get the ingredients that we need.
No. Icy water sounds painful.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean probably.
I'm gonna try
And
doing the
send
first thing that she
dewdrop.
said.
I just hit it.
Yeah.
like try to break little parts away
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay,
Can
so
I cast guidance on
Thanks.
Ellie?
Yes.
anybody who is interested at trying to break chunks of ice away, because this is not like a clean wall of
Yeah.
ice, it's like uneven. Roll for strength, and then Ellie also has
Yeah.
guidance.
I'll guidance anybody else who's trying.
Athletics or just a straight strength?
Strength.
Bo is like pulling out a potion, and whoever is doing it next just hands you a boldness potion. This should warm you up.
Oh,
10.
Oh no.
Oh,
was that with the guidance
no.
too?
So, what does the boldness potion do? Boldness? What would
It is. I have it. I will. Yes, sir. I will give you.
Ooh, Ellie, you get 1
Yeah,
on top
one extra.
of that.
Yep.
So you were at 13.
So 13. Thank you guys.
At least they're both doing it.
a D4.
Of like damage?
It
Or
will taste like garlic and mustard seeds.
Oh.
Here, anyone want to roll D4 in chat? I'll let you guys roll. The last one was 1, so surely it can't be a 1 again.
Why would you say that?
Let's hope not.
I'm a monster.
Chaos magic always works in these scenarios too. You know,
Oh gosh.
every
Yeah.
time.
Chaos magic would be great. I'm sure.
Oh, nope, no one's rolling.
Shot just does sippy. And D4? D4? Huh? Huh?
What?
D4? D4?
Oh, I think it's... We should probably
D-
just do
yeah,
it.
give
Or
up.
like the players...
Oh, oh.
Oh! Fluffy did it. Oh, 2.
There we go. Thank you.
Well, one.
I like being like,
Mm-hmm.
It is the next step up from a 1.
Yeah, it
so
is.
a 2. So then,
It's counting.
Toby, you get 2 on top of yours.
So 12?
Then 12 and 13. So you guys are not working at your best right now.
It's cold.
It's so cold. So you guys are like trying to chip away. Also, thank you for the other D4. I appreciate that. I love shots like I can't do them all.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair shot. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so then you guys are kind of like breaking pieces off little by little.
Yeah.
There's still like the water running, and a little bit more water is running as you guys are chipping away at some of the ice. But it is so thick. It seems like it is going to take a very long time, and you can tell that the two people, Port and Bella, are both seeming like they're trying to politely stay patient, but they're like,
Is there perhaps another way around, or maybe a different cave that we could go to? I don't really see anything else we can do here.
well, I mean, I don't know what the biome is besides obviously frozen tundra and cold and stuff, which I have notes on, but I don't know exact locations of caves. So there's no telling about how close another cave is, so I'll leave it up to you guys. We could try to risk it for the biscuit, and then she like pets the cat a little bit. If you get it. So,
It looks like a fireball was
right as I
thrown
said that.
at the ice wall, as well as a fire shovel.
Ooh. Okay.
Helpful.
Tatoes are helping. The Tatoes summon this fireball. I like the idea of the fireballs always being a Tato.
Yeah. I mean, they just like, ah!
Yeah.
And then they like...
So one of them just runs full body slams as a little flaming Tato and then just throws itself into the wall.
Yep.
And right as she's saying, well, maybe we could risk it, the Tato just whoop, right into the wall. But it does in fact melt it along with the fire shovel.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a helpful little critter.
And
Yes.
we need Toby and Ellie to make dex saving throws because they were at the wall when a Tato did a fireball
And
on
there
the
is
wall.
always stuff that happens that spans out from that.
Yep.
My lord, I'm not rolling well. I got a 9.
Oh no.
This is how I normally roll. So.
What did Toby get?
I got a 2.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. No. Okay, you each take 9 fire damage for being next to it.
That hurts a little. Alright.
Oh my god.
For a little Tato fireball.
Got it.
Yeah, but now the ice wall is like melted as Toby and Ellie try to put out the fire that was on them as they were in that. As the Tatos gave no warning, they just ran into the into the wall and exploded.
That was
Yep.
a third of my health.
Oh.
Oh no.
We'll protect you still.
Um,
Okay.
the woman like goes up to you guys and just like pats you, and then picks up the Tato and then is like no, and then puts them to the side and is like, we got through.
We're okay. Yeah, let's.
I thought fire wasn't gonna be a problem in this
I
competition.
didn't either. I guess we didn't know. It's hard to tell. Port just like walks by like so sorry about that, and then just starts like collecting the ice crystals and putting them.
There's like a little tuft of hair on Toby that's still burning, and then you just see is like Bella just reaches up and like goes to put it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So good news is we got the ice crystals.
Yeah, so we now, have that. We have our crystals.
Yeah.
Definitely not math rocks.
What do we need to get
Oh,
next?
Okay, so next on the list, we gotta hurry because we don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Go.
That took a lot of time. I'm so sorry.
Sorry about
But
that.
yeah, that took a lot of time, but it's okay. So next, we are gonna have to go and we gotta find a lake. I don't know how close we are to a lake, but we gotta find a lake because we need to get those berries. And luckily, the berries are usually found next to the choco nuts. So then we could get both of those things. And then if we can potentially find a burling, which
Yeah.
is a type of creature,
Yeah.
on the way, then we should be good.
Mhm.
We will have everything that we need, all of the ingredients, and we can whip it up in a jiffy.
Mhm.
Yes, we are fantastic chefs.
Let's go. And he starts like just running out of like back the way you guys came.
I'm gonna quickly lay on hands myself.
Yeah.
Regain some of those.
yeah.
Yeah. If any Tato's want to do healing on Toby as well.
There is a healing
After
option,
burning.
guys.
Like, oh.
I'm gonna go after the
Yep.
gnomes and just keep pace with them.
Mhm.
Maybe even go a little bit forward, seeing if I can't find a lake,
So yeah, you
cave.
pretty quickly catch up to them, Ellie, and surpass them as they're like going, and
This music suddenly.
I know. And you see the light shining at the end of the cave as more as the snow and the wind, and you re-emerge out there. Ellie first, yeah, you get that light there. And yes, it looks like a frozen tundra around you. It does not even look like you're inside a place anymore.
Yeah, there is so much snow. It looks like you're fully outside off the side of a mountain. And you are coincidentally overlooking a lake down below,
like a
but
little
you
hill.
have to scale down the side of the mountain to get to the lake. There's a lot of snow and a lot of things in the way, but like you can see the lake just below. But there's just this heavy wind of ice and stuff. And Ellie, especially you get the sense that you will not be able to fly amidst this.
My wings will freeze.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And everyone else at this point probably could have emerged now as well to this nice environment.
I'm gonna hold my arms out so no one goes stepping over the edge.
That's good.
Oh,
Kelly, you also have a point of inspiration to use at some point during your choosing.
Thanks, Laura.
Oh, it's even colder out here.
it was better in. Yes.
Oh, there is a lake down there, though.
Okay.
Okay, Belle, let's go get it.
Mo, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna take the blanket back.
No. No. Can we share?
The two gnomes also like get really close to Toby, like underneath the
Yeah.
equivalent of like where your armpits would be, because they're even shorter than Toby, and
Yep.
they're just like, so, we will all move together
Yes.
as a team.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Hi, Loon.
Is there a
I'm gonna.
more safe path to traverse?
We are on the side of a mountain. I don't know what a safe path down a snowy mountainside would be.
Yeah.
Because, what is it? Toby just has a warhammer, right? Do they have, what is word?
Do you need like the pittons or like the?
The shield? Shield?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they
Toby has a
carry a
shield.
shield?
Yeah. Mhm.
Could we ride that down?
Sled down the mountain.
It
Yes.
might just fit at least you and Port and Bella, but
Oh, don't worry. We got some. And then Port looks through both their bags and pulls out two like big pot lids, which for them pretty much look like they could be sleds. So I think we could be covered.
Oh, sledding is such a creative idea. Yes.
I actually also have a shield. I know I don't really use it. I have a shield.
Yes.
Oh,
And we can group
Yeah.
up.
Oh, also, Mo, roll a perception check, by the way.
I think, Twinkle, you should go with Port or Bella, and one of you should go with Ellie and one shield, so that way, or pot lid, that way they're safe.
Okay. I think maybe it wouldn't hurt to do this again.
And she's gonna cast guidance on Ellie, Mo, and Toby.
Good.
that's fair.
That's fair.
I always wanted to
A
say.
natural 20 for a 22.
Okay, so
Oh.
you notice it quite easily as a mage hand Vatato was trying to ruffle through one of your bags and take out a potion and was trying to steal from you.
They were coming down off of a little rope connected to the side of the
and you hear
entry to
dun
the...
dun 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 dun.
What are you doing in there? This is... Did you want that? Are you looking for this?
And they're like,
But you managed to stop them from taking it as you were very perceptive of them.
that was a good roll.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, also, the D6 of healing to help heal from the chili and the burns and stuff for Mo.
Oh, wait, Mo didn't get burned.
Well,
Mo didn't take damage. I
Most
now they have extra.
have extra? I can't...
Yeah, we did temp HP before.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, so you guys sledding down this mountain.
Do it.
Okay, so,
Yes.
athletics checks, I guess, from
Yep.
everybody.
Including us, Lovey.
Do that.
Okay.
Oh, is that for our gnomes?
Yeah.
Could it be a dex thing?
Can you give a good reason on why, on what Twinkle will do to
Uh,
make it like acrobatics or something?
she
Oh, and we get
does like a handstand on the. on the
I'll say if you want to make it that you are pretty much doing like acrobatic stuff on it or like surfing down the sled
Oh,
or something
surfing.
like it,
She's
then
like surfing, yeah.
then it could be acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should roll for
It is
yours
not-
since we're in two
It is
different
not Toby's
outlets.
day.
Oh no, does Toby have inspiration at least?
No, Toby doesn't have an inspiration.
Oh no!
Or yeah, this session.
If we're grouping up on the same shield, we also have to like...
Uh,
Yep.
Because you can
Am
have
I-
my inspiration.
who's on my shield?
That I think that's
I was
Mo.
With their blank... Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm
Blanket.
with you, and
Oh God.
and
Well,
they're
I rolled,
with
I rolled
the-
a natural 1.
No!
have my inspiration.
Okay, so
You can't give up your inspiration.
You
Damn
can't
it.
share inspiration.
Nope. Unless there's like a specific circumstance where
shouldn't-
somebody had to leave.
Mo
or
should at
something.
least roll 2 to see how if they're both on the same
How they
sled, right?
handle this. Yeah.
Because it's like a group check if they're both on it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see how you handle this. While he's whiffing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
rolled a 16.
Oh.
16. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Oh, a power buff was given to Toby, so it's an 8 instead of a 1.
Yes.
Then that would be 8. That would be 12 total then.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
That's way better than a nat 1.
Yes. Okay, so then then what was Twinkle's?
It was 17.
Okay.
Oh, me too.
Oh,
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I imagine you guys are going down, and I want to. Where was it in this? It was kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. So you guys are going down the hill, and what did you get, by the way, for yours?
So Port got a 5.
Oof. Okay, so you guys are going down the hill, and at first it seems like everybody is pretty squared away, but then all of a sudden, you guys start hitting bumps. There are rocks in this path. It looked like it was pretty smooth going down, but you start hitting ridges of things. And it seems like you guys are going to be shaken off. And there's a hot second where you get launched in the air, and it's Toby and Mo just getting flying through the air, like launched off the thing. And Toby's like
Zero
losing
gravity for a
grip,
moment.
yeah,
Like,
of the shield. And then it seems like he's getting
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to just whip. Yeah. Whee! It
Toby's
looks like
blanket is like
he's
billowing.
going to whip it. But then Mo is like, no, 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 and like grabs onto the shield, and then you guys collect yourselves right before smacking back down. But now, like, I kind of imagine it was almost as though like Mo was sitting in front and like Toby was holding it, and once you guys went into the air and fell back down, it was like Toby in the lap of Mo.
Oh yeah.
So then like it's like the positions changed, and you guys are now like spinning as you go down. If you've ever had a circle sled where you spin. And then Twinkle and Ellie are like in the front, and you guys see as the two gnomes, the one woman seems like she's got her stuff down. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, they were near
and is
Twinkle,
catching
right?
Speed.
Yeah.
But then Twinkle, all of a sudden you see as Port just suddenly hits a rock and does that thing where it dead stops, and he just goes flying off, and he starts just skidding down the hill.
I want to say whoever was closest to him at first, though, it's like they see him fly over them, like briefly,
like oh. And then he's just skidding. And then you know what, chat? You guys lost me earlier on the D4, but I believe in you. Roll a D20 in chat, and I want to see something because David, if this goes poorly up on the mountain, I would like to remind you that he is sliding down next to. Holy
That's
cow!
a good one.
Nat 20 in chat. You guys have no idea what you just saved this poor man from. You have no idea.
Oh, wait. So I have an idea that could it be related to...
Yeah, so instead, that's what I was deciding, if it was going to be that or that.
Same brain.
Same brain indeed. But yes, okay, so this poor man is like skidding down now without a sled. He's just like, oh! As you guys are going, and Toby and Mo are behind, and so they're actively watching this. And he is now in the very front of everyone, I guess.
He got ahead.
Yeah, he got ahead. And Bella is actively trying to steer over, and she is just like, "Sweetie, give me." And it's very dramatic as he's just like, oh!
This is so cold.
And then all of a sudden, out of the snow, bursting out right in front of him, is a burling. And burlings are very freaking cute. They are like friendly snowmen. David will post them in chat. They're heckin' huggable. You just want to
There's a link
them.
to them.
You guys in chat, that nat 20 decided between if it was going to be a cute, squeezable, huggable snowman or a monster that we have amidst the snow that is much, much less cute.
So it pretty much looked like a just unmoving pile of snow sat up and just like grab hugged.
And so he just went right into it. Just and you guys kind of skid to a stop now towards the end. The guy is being held, and the burling is just taking Port and is walking down, and is just like...
They have little nubby legs and a little snowman, body. Kind of like a snow bear.
Like a Baymax.
Oh, yeah, kind of a Baymax vibe, but made of snow.
But he carries him down, and so now Port is being like princess carried down by this big snowman type creature.
He's just like... but cold and covered in like ice and
Bella
snow.
runs up and is like, oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna die.
I did too.
But also nice second ingredient.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yep, burling snow.
Oh my goodness. And she looks at the burling and she's like, can I, and she like gestures towards his stomach, and the burling seems confused, and then she's like, okay, this guy seemed really weird, everybody, but can we start a snowball fight? I know this it sounds weird. Just throw some snow at each other, and then I'm gonna throw snow at it, and if it throws any snow from its belly, catch it, because that is our ingredient. So whoever's best at catching.
As soon as she says snowball fight, Twinkle just grabs one and lobs it at whoever is closest.
Those like tentacles are starting to pull in.
Oh my god. Okay, so anyone throwing a snowball, make a ranged attack roll, and we'll see how.
That.
A ranged attack.
Is that like Dex?
Dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus, I guess is what it is. Yeah. We'll just say you're all proficient in snowball throwing.
Okay. Ellie coming in hot.
Ooh, dang.
Good vibes. Tatoes eat some snow.
Okay.
They're Tatoes, so they just roll around on the snow.
They're just like, oh, Tatoes have begun to throw snowballs.
That's so cute.
Tatoes are joining in the snowball fight and
Okay.
are launching snowballs
And yes,
out.
players, let us know what you rolled and who you're aiming at.
I got an 18 and I throw it at Ellie.
I got 21 and I'm throwing it back at you.
Okay, I think, well, those both hit.
Mo just got a 9.
Oh, okay, yeah, so that one hit.
Oh,
It
God.
just goes straight onto Toby, who's sitting right.
Oh, no. Just, I can imagine you try to throw, like, at someone else farther away, but instead it just barely leaves your hand and falls on Toby's head. Like,
That's silly. So sorry.
probably feels good on the fire.
The snow
Bird.
lands on Toby's head and he just goes.
Yes,
Is that like the dogs when
Yeah.
they get like cheese or something? and they
yes,
Yeah.
I love that. A lot of good rolls from the Tatoes for
Oh
this.
dang! Okay, so the Tatoes are getting into the snowball fight,
Yep.
and there are now little Tatoes that are like pulling up mage hand balls of
Yep,
snow
or
and
shaping
just, like,
elements of
throwing
it.
and there's snow going everywhere. And let's see, chat, come on, do me one solid. Roll.
Loon, you can throw at Toby. You can.
Yes, you can throw at Toby.
It's just little
you can throw
snowballs.
at anybody.
Also, whoever did Chaos Magic, roll the D20 again, because it looked like it didn't go through. Yeah, thank you, Shot.
Yeah. I don't think it went through because Lumpy had just rolled. So then a 3. So chat, type in exclamation D4, and then that will decide who this goes towards. But exclamation D4, 1, that equals Twinkle, because I was just doing 1, 2, 3,
Oh, that's what I
4.
just supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, it's just easier.
Mhm.
So Twinkle, the very cute snowman Baymax thing, giggles, and it kind of is just like, and then rubs its stomach and actually creates a really strange looking snowball that doesn't quite look like snow, but is like a big round shape, and launches it towards you. And you are told that anybody who sees that thing throwing snow from its stomach should catch it. So I would say, what would that be to catch?
I would say, I mean, would that be like sleight of hand, I guess. Would make sense if you're trying to, like,
Yeah, we'll give it
Catch.
to you.
We've got this if it's sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll give it to you to be sleight of hand.
yeah, let's see.
Okay. She backs up. She's like, oh, I got it. I got it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. 16.
Oh, yeah, you catch
Ooh.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You catch it, and as it lands on your hand, you can feel that it is the texture of ice cream.
Yep.
Ooh. She just yells, I got it.
And then Bella runs over and takes what seems to be like a bag of holding, because they are able to pull ridiculous things out of it, and is like, put it in the bag, and like runs and scoops it up from you.
Oh, there is one problem with that, though. It can, she cannot let go of it. Thanks to Chaos Magic, which the one that was this time
You
was
guys.
Sticky Hands.
No!
So
She
it's
just permanently has ice cream
it's
in her
harder
hand.
to let go of objects. Oh wait, actually no. Twinkle, make a athletics check to see if you can let go. Is the
Okay.
conditions.
Why
Yeah.
is it always athletics?
That's just what this is what they gave us. It's athletics here.
Yeah. Also, anybody and everybody in chat, if you would like to add to our Chaos Magic
Oh, you
list,
can.
we try to rearrange it and move it around
Mhm.
each week, so you don't have to worry if there's already 20. They get moved up and down, so one that might be 25 can
Yep.
become 19 or something. You can add to it. It is in our Discord, I think, links and things channel.
It is. Yep.
And you can go in and actually add to it. It's just a Google sheet doc, so feel free. But yeah, what was your roll?
I got an 11.
Oh,
Oh.
that is insufficient.
So
You still have that stuck to your hand.
So Bella's like, oh, you could drop it. You just put it in the.
I'm
Just-
trying. It's stuck. You didn't
Oh.
tell me this was sticky.
I never has been before.
If anyone wants to help someone, you guys could always try to like pull it from her grasp. But for now, it seems like she can't let go. of
That's so
Yep.
cute.
Yes.
That's so cute.
That's cute. I will try and help.
Okay, so also just a well, for you to do it, I'll just say strength. because it's not stuck to your
You're,
hand.
like,
So
trying
just
to
a straight
pull
up
it.
strength
Yeah.
roll. Yeah. To see if you can.
Natural 20.
Okay, yes, you are able to
dang.
pry it loose. Twinkle, it hurts a tiny bit. It's kind of like when you pull tape or something off of you, like really fast. Like it's not like damaging or anything, but it's a little
And
bit like, oh, that stung a little bit.
Feels like the equivalent of syrup on your hands
Oh,
afterwards,
yep.
where you still got that like,
The stickiness.
yeah.
Yep. But now it is successfully taken and put into the bag of holding, which, by the way, the bag of holding doesn't just look like a bag of holding. It also has a little sewed in what is it called? Like patches on it, as well as 2 little legs that look like little little tiny legs.
It's called a pouch pal.
Yeah, that's technically what they are for us. And
I like that.
they put the snowball of ice cream in there, and then the pouch pal hops down and runs away and hops back up in their bag.
If it's
Um,
if a bag of holding is also able to keep it cold, is it then considered a bag of colding?
I was thinking that. I'm
Yes.
so glad you said that.
Yep. Oh, another Tato plays a song on a little horn using illusion spell.
Aw. Yep. Cute.
whenever Bella turns around,
Mhm.
Twinkle's gonna wipe her sticky hands on her.
That's so funny.
Port is like, what? Hey,
a
what are you doing?
piece of her shirt or something.
Yeah, like
Hmm.
On her.
Let's go. What are you wiping off on her? What is this?
What? No, nothing. It was just the ice cream.
oh
Port gets close. I'm watching you.
oh
You hired us. You didn't tell me it was gonna be sticky.
Hmm.
Okay.
well, when you are a professional chef, you never know what kind of sticky situations you might
Good
get
one,
into.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
But it keeps the spice alive.
Yeah.
Like relationship
Yes.
spice, but like food. Yeah.
I'm really cold.
Just looks off into a camera that's not there.
What?
Just
Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay, but you guys are now here at the shores of this lake. You've got another recipe, and Port turns to Bella and is like, "Okay, Bella, what do we do now? What does the book say?
Okay.
We have to get on the lake,
oh,
right?
wait. Not this one. Okay.
The real one."
So, I think, what we need to do is we need to get across the lake. There are these little islands that should be there, and I can kind of see them across the lake, but I remember that there are things that live in the lake that are
Yes.
very dangerous. And so, we have to be very careful, because if we aren't, we might all die terribly and get sucked under the water and eaten alive. But, don't worry. No fret.
As Bella says that, you can see a little bit out onto the lake. There looks like this kind of upright, tall, long neck penguin-looking creature with a big hooked beak that's just is walking across the ice. Kind of looks at you guys for a second, and then suddenly it looks like it just gets sucked down, and you hear the ice crack and break and stuff.
nope.
Right.
Nope.
Can I fly now? Or is it still too
It's still
super
too
blizzardy.
Yeah. Yep.
But
Are the sleds buoyant?
I do have a thing, and she starts going through her bag,
She takes out the pouch pal again.
and
Let
it's
it go.
kicking its little feet.
Can we find an alternate ingredient for this? I've heard tempeh is really great.
No. We've already got the other ingredients. This is what we need.
Yeah, we gotta get it. It's fine. This
Yeah.
is where the choco nuts and the berries are gonna be.
It'll be fine because the ice is frozen anyways.
Yeah,
So.
we also got to get some stuff that's on the ice. There's some creatures that live on the
Yeah,
ice, and they
mhm.
produce some material that we could use. Oh, okay, here you
Did
go.
you get it?
And she pulls out what kind of looks like, instead of a sleigh or a sled that you could go down hills, it's more like an ice sled. She pulls out this little tiny replica of one, and then she whispers something to it, and it makes a bunch of popping noises, and then slowly becomes this big ice sled. And there's room for something to pull it.
Kind of like a dog sled
yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
And she looks at everybody and she's like, well, I don't think any of us will want to pull this, and then looks back out as you see the hook beak come back up from the surface and is like, "Whoa!" And then all of a sudden something comes over it and then just pulls it back down, and she's like, yeah,
You
I
see
don't
like
think
a
any of us want
large
to pull this.
reptilian head just look like it like kind of surfaced for a second and then just
Oh boy.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Too much for
Yeah.
me.
How? I mean, is the ice like thick? Like it's not cracking under?
Except for where you saw that thing go down.
Yeah, it
no,
looks
seems solid.
It looks solid, but it kind of looks like it got broken through, so to speak.
And it's thick ice,
Yeah.
but something broke through it like nobody's
Yep.
biz and grabbed that thing.
Maybe we could try sneaking across.
Mo floats. You know?
I do. Shoot. Oh, it's too cold.
Oh, do you have anything in the book that says if there's anything live around here that could pull it for us? Do
Because
you
if we
know?
get
Or, like-
enough speed,
I could pull it, but
I mean, you are strong.
Help you. I'll reach her.
How fast do we need to go?
kind of peeks back at the like crack in the ice. Pretty fast if we don't want to be eaten alive.
Can any of you give us like, do any of you have wind powers? And you could just, okay, see, I bet you could get on the back of the sled and
Yeah.
then go like, wind! And then it would like push us forward, or I don't know. I don't know magic. Unless you count the magic of cooking.
Really?
No wind. No.
Wait. Maybe we could find something else to carry it across. Like maybe our birdling friend, and then she turns back around and it's just gone. Oh.
I don't think that's gonna work, actually. Oh, Tato heals the broken ice area.
Mo, you said you could help.
Yes, yeah, I could help.
Okay.
I'm not very strong, but at least I
Oh,
can float.
yeah. We could try our best to run real fast.
I'm
That
still
help?
in favor of maybe trying to sneak across.
Okay, so we're thinking either sneaking across, you guys pull. I still think we should try to find something else to pull around here. Surely there's something like some kind of big creature or something, so that we're not risking our bacon.
The only
Yeah.
creature I see is the one that's poking its head out.
Could I look around to see if there's any like creatures that like kind of blend in with the snow nearby?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make like an investigation check again to see if you see any, promising creatures, I guess, that could help you out.
Okay.
How do we plan to tame one of these? If we do find one.
To 18.
Ooh. Okay, so
That's
you
pretty good.
actually do see two creatures off in the distance. It seems like there are two of them, and they are like very large fox-like creatures,
With nice black
Um,
fur.
but they are kind of huddled up next to the lake, and there's actually a slight fieriness that is coming off of them that stands out amidst all of the snow. But they seem to just be huddled up together, hanging out next to the lake.
Ooh, over there.
Does Twinkle recognize these creatures? Like, has she seen these before?
There is actually, I think you would. This is another fey creature, so you would definitely recognize it. It's called a pyropine. They're little like fire foxes, essentially.
And they are particularly fast and strong. So you would have known that actually.
You would know them.
Would I know? Yeah. Would
They're-
if I approach them, would they attack me?
So they're very loyal creatures, is what you know for people who like befriend them and stuff like that. So if you can get their loyalty, then you know that they should be pretty cool.
Okay.
They're not innately aggressive or something.
Toby, can I borrow a snack to give to those
no.
things over there?
They look carnivorous, so pull out a couple of like dried like sausages that you would slice up for like a charcuterie board.
Oh, that's smart. Oh, Toby, you also feel another tap on your shoulder.
Here you go.
And then it's gone again.
They're just trolling at this point.
Twinkle will take the
Like the sausage.
meat and
Mhm.
the sausage, yeah, and bring it over to the creatures, like
Okay.
approaching cautiously, but,
Mhm.
like with the food out, reaching.
Alright. Just make a animal handling check, but you can have advantage because you have food and you are more familiar with these creatures. So you already have like a
Great.
good way. So,
Okay.
oh, what's happening there? Do I need to know?
um,
Can you give
that's
yourself
a-
guidance?
Can I retroactively give myself guidance?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll let it. We'll let
Yeah.
it pass.
Okay. So
Can you answer
that's
Loon's question?
plus
And stuff.
or
Okay.
that's an 11.
Ooh, an 11. Okay, so with an 11, because of your sausage that you have with you and stuff, I'm going to say they don't outright run away, but they also don't approach you further necessarily. So you're kind of in a stalemate right now. You'd have to do something else to potentially, make the deal even sweeter. Or if anyone else wants to try anything too. It's not just up to...
Also, everybody that's waiting, kind of looking at what's going on, and then also looking at the lake, sees a couple of Tatos go out to the lake and heal up the patch, and then other ones seeming to try to make the ice thicker. And then as one of them is sitting there trying to make the ice thicker, and you could see it like casting and shaping elements and doing things, one of those creatures tries to break through the ice, and you see as the little Tato takes like a little stick it has with it and goes, no! And the creature goes back down and the ice seals over where it just came out of. But that was because you got a solid nat 20 in chat.
Yeah, that's good.
Loon, that was awesome.
Mo's going to pull out her sling and ask Toby for some more sausages and start like kind of making a trail to where they are.
Oh,
Good.
I like that too.
Well, she's gonna cast Bloomcraft, but actually just on herself to make herself smell similar, like smell more close to the Feywild, like plants that I know that grow around where these creatures are from in the Feywild.
Oh,
Okay.
cute.
So I'm going to say because of that enhancement plus the now trail of sausages, you are able to still kind of cautiously and slower lead these pyropines back towards the sled with all of you guys. With that combination, them like eating the sausages along the way, and also like continuously like, smelling and like looking at you, Twinkle, like, okay, I think she's good still.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
She'll lead them back over to the group.
So
I think they'll help us.
they managed to get hooked up to the sled. It seems like they're curious as to what's going on, but it's kind of funny, like Bella and Port and everybody is like trying to show them, okay, we're gonna go across the lake. They hook up a stick and like a string with a sausage at the end to try to hold out. So
Like to steer?
somebody's got to hold out to steer them, and to hold on to the sled to kind of try to shift the weight. And then they say that somebody's got to be in the back to defend if any of those creatures come up, so that they don't just break the sled or like gun it towards them. And then other people have to look out for these creatures that kind of look like tumbleweeds, but are actually like giant, really fluffy spiders, are going to be blowing around, and we need to catch one on the way.
Kinda like
so
tumbleweeds.
it's a lot going on. But where we have all of this staged and set up is going to be where we have to end it tonight.